What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are watching the 4th episode of Andor. So far, the setup has been excellent. First 3 episodes have been great. It's been really, really fun to just get thrown into this universe and to just kind of experience Cassian's story because there's so much uncharted territory and it's been really, really good. We have a little bit of an advantage here. We're watching the first 4 episodes, so we're getting the 4th episode much earlier than everybody else is. Well, I guess a week earlier or 2 weeks earlier than everybody else is. So it's going to be tough for us to not be able to say anything about this 4th episode.
Please forgive us if we haven't been talking about the Easter egg that everybody has now learned from New Rockstars after last week. We have not had a week to digest that Easter egg, so please forgive us. Please stop writing that in the comments. I'm sure that we will learn when everybody else learns. We're just a little ahead of the curve watching the show.
That's right. Also, if you want to see the uncut reactions, you can go to patreon.com/heroesreforged. We have uncuts for this show, She-Hulk, The Boys, Superman and Lois, and a bunch of other stuff that we've been watching. Check that out. And also, if you haven't subscribed and you're new here, hit that subscribe button, make that red button gray, and get us to 100K. It feels so good to be back in the world of Star Wars, and I cannot wait to get into this epi.
I'm still emotional from that last episode, so no, I'm not ready, but yes, I am ready.
Back to back. So let's get into it.
Yeah. I am so excited to get hopefully Mon Mothma in this episode, right? I mean, is that what we're predicting? I feel like it's gonna happen because I feel like it happened yet, but I have it all queued up, gentlemen. I'm ready to go whenever you guys are ready.
All right, here we go.
Calculations complete.
Oh shit, that was cool.
Oh boy,
you didn't hold on to something.
Didn't even hesitate.
I've been in a Thunder Hallcraft. I've flown them.
Never had this power.
It's been a day of surprises for all of us. You're bleeding on my floor.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
I haven't agreed to do anything but save my skin.
And here you are with your skin.
Bleeding all over my ship.
Yeah.
Med Nog.
Med Nog? I'll take some Med Nog.
Interesting.
Let's go.
Will that work for my migraines that I've been having?
Seems to me you have 2 choices. Either I drop you somewhere and you start running, or come with me. You could try and kill me and take the ship.
Nobody in Star Wars bandages themselves up under their clothing.
Yeah, right?
I wondered who you were. Who am I? Alliance, Sep, Guerrilla, Partisan Front. Isn't it all the same? It is to me.
Alliance, separatists.
They still don't have a name for the rebels yet.
You were on the ground in Mimban for 6 months. You came in as a cook.
I know everything about you, Cassian.
You ran.
Oh, he called him out.
I didn't risk my ass for the Starpath unit. I came for you.
Wow.
This is the Obi-Wan of the show, the higher calling. Yep. Call to action.
5 days. Big stakes, big danger. Prep team, good plan. You survive and deliver.
Is this a season 1? This 5 days? Season 1?
Probably.
What would we be stealing? The quarterly payroll for an entire Imperial site.
I thought I read that the first season takes place over the course of a year, but I could be wrong. Oh, Coruscant. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Dude, we have not seen this in ages, I feel like.
Yeah.
So we are going to meet Mon Mothma.
Yes.
That ain't her, but...
No. This is a bad lady. She's evil.
Yeah,
Imperial Security Bureau.
Yeah, she's taking her evil briefcase to the evil building and doing evil things.
I really feel like we could see Ian McDermott in this show.
Any further erosion in local authority may require an increase in our Black Line budget.
We saw him in Obi-Wan, right?
Increased surveillance, sir.
Looking for what?
Anti-Imperial.
Boring-ass Monday meeting about budgets.
Are you being intentionally vague?
No, sir.
I'll expect specifics by the end of the day. Regret.
It's meetings, it could have been a hollow call, you know what I'm saying?
My staff is awaiting an assessment from Avala 6's ministerial director.
Because they've done such an excellent job so far. What do we do
He's
here?
the biggest dick at the top of the food chain.
We are healthcare providers. The longer we wait to identify a disorder, the harder it is to treat
This
the
guy is
disease.
dehumanizing.
God damn.
Property damage, interruption of service. A stolen Imperial Starpath unit was recovered at the scene. I'm heading out immediately after this meeting.
We'll speak before you leave. Young.
Sir?
Uh-oh.
There's an increase in construction shipments going to Scarif, sir.
Heard of that place.
Scarif, sir. Aldhani.
Fascinating. Just him monologuing and
I know.
That was great.
Yeah.
And see, he was talking about people and he was dehumanizing. We find germs, whether they come from within or outside. That is evil shit, man.
Traitors, rebels.
Clem. For the next 5 days, you'll be Clem.
Clem. Maybe this episode is a 5-day mission right here.
Yeah, right.
A wizard is never late.
I think it's best you stay inside until I've had time to work it all out.
Kyber crystal?
What it is? It's a Kyber crystal.
What is it? It's a down payment.
It's a Kyber crystal.
What's its signet?
Oh, no.
Oh,
yep,
blue Kyber. Yeah.
Yep, blue Kyber.
Don't take less than 50,000 for it. I want it back when this is over.
Hector, you know how you pointed out Diego Luna's age? I think they're doing some like de-age work on him because now that he's shaved, you can see his full face.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I just looked up a picture of Diego Luna what he looks like today. Dude looks good for his age.
No, he looks great for 42 or whatever his age is.
You might be right. They might be doing a little de-aging because he is supposed to be early 20s in this, 20 or 21 or something. I don't know what, but. The question is, can you trust a white lady in a poncho? We're going to find out.
We'll see.
I mean, Cassian's on the verge of taking the ship and leaving, so.
Yep.
Something I can help you with.
You take him, we'll call it off. You plug him in as a replacement for anyone who goes down along the way. In the next 3 days, if for any reason, look at me!
Jeez.
God damn.
This is what he comes to.
Such a father-daughter relationship.
You step up, you lead, you cancel the mission.
And if he's the problem?
Well, that's the advantage of renting him. He's disposable.
Oh.
This has to be a win, Val.
Yes.
Clem!
It's very intense shit because everyone's like putting everything into everything else.
All these actors are doing a fantastic job of getting all this intensity across.
It's
by the way,
super spy thriller, full throttle.
I buy it.
It took the combined ingredients of idiocy, ineptitude, and total disengagement for this farce to have reached the full apex of incredulous disaster. Seriously?
Seriously, just raising your hand?
Corporate security fiascos, but this takes the prize.
And you,
look at him,
Deputy Inspector Khan.
Proud, are we?
No, he's not proud at all.
He might join the rebellion.
You've rung the final bell on corporate independence.
Oh yeah, I mean, he totally could defect, yeah.
The Milana system is under permanent Imperial authority. Congratulations on that.
I mean, we've had plenty of defectors from the First Order and the Empire.
This guy's gonna defect. He's not comfortable with the Empire. He's been apparent from the first frame.
He's like, they treat me like trash.
Well, it's a long walk through the night.
Beautiful locations.
I know, I'd walk to there.
He is something we will never discuss. When we get to camp, we're going to tell them this was my idea and we've been planning it all the while. We never mentioned
I think it is her father.
It's probably her dad, yeah.
There's an Imperial airfield nearby and they've got nothing better to do than patrol. So, this is the safe route.
He told me about the payroll, not the garrison.
I don't know who you're talking about.
7 against the garrison.
Save your wind! This is a long walk.
Hey, hold on.
Get down, tuck in!
Oh shit.
Oh.
Blend in with the rocks, blend in with the rocks. Oh, there we go.
That is
goddamn.
terrifying.
That sound is terrifying.
They won't be back today. Come on.
Isn't it so weird how like Ben Burt made these sounds out of like absolute bullshit and they became some of the greatest iconic.
I took a can and a slinky and now we're like having nightmares. Oh my god.
I want you to go to Blevins' office, tell them we need everything they've got on Varric.
It might mean more if you went.
I don't want to spark his interest.
Everyone in the Empire is trying so hard to like move
Pass
up
the buck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every single one of them is literally like, ooh, this is an opportunity. Ooh, this is opportunity. Meanwhile, they're all getting embarrassed by all their failures.
Protocol 037.
Oh, for a second there, I was like, I thought it was going to open to the space. I'm like, guy, I don't think that's the right move here.
Base jump.
No, I think that was the secret tunnels.
Oh, is he putting on a disguise?
Yup. There you go.
Oh. See, when I saw this in the trailers, I was like, oh, are we doing like some time jumping? Nope.
We're
He's
doing spy thriller shit.
He's some like high-ranking officer of the Empire or the Republic or something.
Whoa.
Maybe a senator.
Whoa,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, he's a defector.
Wow. We could also see Thrawn in this show.
You refused to turn over the file
Maybe.
on this incident in Ferrix.
I have work to do.
Definitely
It was an official
could.
request made by
To, again, further set that up to be paid off in Ahsoka.
You might want to steady the ladder before you start climbing.
I'm not looking for career advice.
You fall here, you fall alone.
This is like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'll take it to Major Partakas.
Don't look down.
I don't like the Empire, but for what it's worth, that guy had a really nice little personal office, whatever that was. It was like super nice.
Real clean, real crispy.
Well, so clean. I like that desk. I like that little mirror setup.
Love the
whatever.
aesthetic. What is that, IKEA? That's how you die, fool. Nope.
Everyone's dead. While you were sleeping, they came in, slit everybody's throat.
Oh, this guy's in the bear.
Don't tell Val. I won't. You will. You better think what you're gonna say, because she's coming down now.
This guy's awesome in the bear. So I have very high expectations for him in this.
All right.
Who is it? That's what I was gonna ask you.
This place is beautiful, dude. I would like to visit wherever they shot this.
Hey, it's those devil goats.
Hey, the Vivitch. All right.
From the Vivitch,
Black Phillip. Shout out to Black Phillip.
This is Clem. Let's get Clem settled in.
Good to have you, Clem. We'll take all the help we can get.
Cinta.
That kid's gonna die.
Yeah, that innocent one's gonna die first.
Yeah, that kid's gonna die.
He's the mouse of the group.
We'll work Clem into the program at drill.
They definitely made them look like guerrilla freedom fighters because even their guns look like they don't look like traditional blasters. Damn, man, these are some real good sets they built.
I know.
Dang.
Look at this guy.
I want to go there.
What is this? What is this? An airport that they shot somewhere? Where is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
In Coruscant, brother. I failed my commanding officer.
Yeah, get out of there, bro.
I failed the Emperor.
I am hoping that this show has time jumps. So far, we've stayed with the same story as we've followed Cassian, but there's a comic book that actually covers how Cassian Andor meets K2SO. I don't want to see that in the show. I'd like for it to come back in season 2, and K2 is just already there. I mean, I know that they've said that the show begins 5 BBY, 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, and it's going to end right up to Rogue One.
Yeah.
Oh.
You Imperial son of a bitch. Oh, I missed you.
Weird.
What are you staring at?
That's
Classic
so
mom.
weird.
Yep.
I don't know. My mom doesn't slap me when she sees me, so
No, not at all.
I wonder if she must not be happy with him that he's Imperial.
And we can use a hand, but this late in the game.
As opposed to
You
when?
trust him with our lives?
That's my call to make.
He's committed. I'm feeling that.
Oh no.
Vel.
I trust him.
Damn, that's crazy. We're like seeing the brightest little glimmer of the rebellion. That's so cool.
Senator Mon Mothma's here.
Yes.
New driver.
Hell yeah.
Anyone we know?
Never seen him.
Chandlerland.
Chandrilan or Chandrilan? Chandrilan.
It's hard being surrounded with this much history and not be humbled by the insignificance of our daily anxiety.
How true.
What a different character he's playing.
Yeah, he's
A gift for your husband. If I recall, he has an interest in military artifacts.
Yes.
Here we go. They're going to start sneaky.
I'm trying to expand parents' taste beyond fighting implements. Is there anything else that might interest
Well,
you?
your timing is excellent. I have something very special that just came in.
There's some trick-or-treating happening here.
Oh, now they're gonna start talking business. Yep. She's distracting this guy.
The serpent from the overworld sharing the same mouth.
Okay, so they already are on the same side.
If you can't deliver, I need to know.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Money's there. It's just getting very dangerous to move it around. I can't pull funds the way I used to.
I fucking love this show so much.
We need funding, not more people to worry about.
No one's more at risk than I am. You think I haven't thought this through? I'd be the first one to fall.
I'm not trying to die like many boffins will.
Why don't you take this on loan?
May I?
If your husband doesn't love it, I'll be glad to take it back.
You'll be here?
Well, if not, Clea can always reach me. Clea, can we have this wrapped for the senator?
I think it's so funny that there's like wigs in the world of Star Wars, and he's like pretending to be, you know,
Super
this
spy.
is his public. Yeah.
Super spy. This is cool because going into the show, I was wondering, like, how is Mon Mothma going to be kind of inserted into all of this?
Right.
This is, I love that this is already established and we're just in the middle of it.
She's already involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just involved, like,
she's in the deep.
There's already people kind of suspecting that she's up to something.
Yeah.
I need me one of them speeders, man.
For real.
They're scary, dude. Ever since Return of the Jedi, I'm like, you can't control those. They go too fast.
We don't even have enough comms as it is.
We have 2 spares.
That was our backup.
Clem is our backup. This is Lieutenant Gorn.
Gorn.
He's our contact at the
Another
garage.
Star Trek reference.
On top of it.
On top of what?
Who is he?
He's Clem. He's here.
We're wasting daylight.
Wow. She is dedicated.
This is like a stressful situation.
So stressful.
Yeah.
This whole show has officially become ultimate butt clench material.
I'm pushing all our attention toward the lowlands.
How long do we have you?
I've got a midnight inspection.
Let's get going.
I do wonder if just the actual takeover of the Empire is the thing that has motivated this, or if they're finding out certain things behind the scenes, like the construction of the Death Star or some of these other things that are they're really trying to like accelerate this plan for the rebellion.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to seeing some old friends.
Who else is coming?
Seating chances there.
What do we got? Who do we got? Hit me.
Danger, Sly Moore from the Vizier's private chamber?
Sly Moore.
You can't be serious. These people hate me. They spend every day trying to undo anything I've touched.
Well, perhaps tomorrow they'll think twice.
Dang.
Not right now, please. Go.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have invited them without making sure I was aware.
What, it's a bit late to cancel?
Uh-oh.
Your fun friends just cut off their shipping lanes yesterday. Do you know how many will starve? We can laugh about it over the third.
That's right.
This Mary Jane lasting, boys.
Perrin sucks, dude. Perrin's a politician. And so is Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
And she's a rich lady because she just...
There's rumor you bought me a present.
She just...
Going back.
She's got scruples.
Boring and sad.
Perrin sucks.
We're taking crates of payroll from that room, loading the freighter, and escaping out of the runway tunnel.
Obviously, it's not to scale.
You'll be lucky to make the horizon. It's a suicide run.
Exactly.
That's why they only keep a 40-man regiment in the garrison.
You have to punch hyperspace from space and get the hell out of there.
And it's not really a meteor shower. It's a recurrent band of crystallized noctilucent microdensities, billions of crystals. We've calculated an escape trajectory that gets us out just before the eye closes.
This happens in 3 days' time. Gets us in, gets us out. They won't know where we came from.
God damn. That is crazy.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to learn and very little time to do it. So, what we need to know is, are you in all the
Spy
way?
show, heist show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit's about to turn into Bourne meets Mission Impossible.
Isn't this what they did on Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah.
Which did what New Hope did? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Incident on Ferrix.
The Star Path unit.
Diego is going to be like, are you telling me I have to turn the ship upside down to get out?
Upside down to get out?
Levin is handling 6. He does, I will admit, hew to the traditional viewpoint of this office and its staffing. He is, I'm sure, a challenge to work with.
Let's start a poll. Will she defect?
On a positive note, I was impressed with your detention numbers from Sev Tok. Far above the quota. Maybe sending more of that sort of work your way.
Thank you, sir.
We're done.
Jesus Christ, man.
God damn. This show is straight up just...
She's so
giving me
stressed.
corporate America PTSD.
Yeah.
She can just take a little chiclet from her thing and just
From
eat
a
it right
little
there. That's
blue, like a
the
little
stress.
blue chicle.
You hit your quota. We're not
I need
firing
a-
you this week. You're good. Keep going.
I need a Arctic fresh chiclet right there.
Yeah.
It's the Rono freighter specs and the console layout. It's a detailed map of the garrison. It's an Aldhani phrase book.
Can I eat my food?
You'll have learned all that by morning. I'll take the first watch.
Jesus Christ.
That was such a Mexican asking that. Can I eat my food?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that might be it. No. I think that might be it. Yeah.
Oh,
God damn, man.
I was not ready for this one to end.
I wasn't either. I wasn't either.
Like, I thought maybe this 5-day adventure was going to be in this one episode, but now I'm like, no, this is part 1. We're going to see this payoff, and I cannot wait to see them pull this thing off.
This is like ultimate torture.
The going up part on the roller coaster, and we're about to go. We see the curve going down, and it's about to get buck wild crazy up in here. I'm just dying for like a really crazy action sequence, and I think this is going to be that, because we haven't seen that yet in this show, because they've been covering everything else so well.
This show is not about action though. This show is about that suspense and that feeling of Big Brother is watching. We're always under surveillance. We have no shot in hell. This is what the evil empire is like, to live under their thumb. Everything with Mon Mothma in this episode was stressful, and it's just people talking in rooms. Yeah, and so I'm like, the more that we've spent time with this show, we're now 4 episodes in. I feel like it's not even one I can. Like, kids can definitely watch it, but I'm not going to be like telling people, oh, you got to make sure that your kids are watching this show because it's so great. It's that's going to be Tales of the Jedi or Tales of the Jedi or
the
Bad
show
Batch
really
or
requires
Rebels
you to pay attention.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing, because it feels like a spy thriller show more than Rogue One. Rogue One was a spy action movie. It felt like a more tragic A New Hope. It felt like it fit into that exact moment in time. And this is just like, well, it kind of leaves you kind of sad, like after each episode, even though the end of episode 3 had that uplifting moment where it's the call to adventure, and I can't wait to see what happens next. You know, this whole thing was just like, here's the situation. We've got no shot of hell. We don't know there's no possible way we can do this. We've got 3 days. And we've got no supplies, and you're like, Jesus Christ, this is the time that we're spending with these characters. But I'm really invested. I'm really invested. Yeah. It just feels like the whole show is going to be building to something really kind of incredible. Yeah. And I think that like the last few episodes of this first season might be some of the best Star Wars maybe they could ever make. Like, this is what it feels like the beginning of that.
I think the thing that the show makes me feel, and let me know if you guys feel the same way, the stakes feel massive, because you know that a lot of these rebel fighters that we meet are going to die. Most of them are going to be dead by the end of this first season or by the end of the series. That to me is such an interesting part of what this show is we know, like Augustine was saying in the last episode, we know the end game, we know where it all ends up, but to see how many lives had to be sacrificed in order for the rebellion to even have a chance to survive is going to be the really interesting part. You know, we're seeing the seeds, you know, we're seeing these 7 people that are part of, I'm sure, somewhat of a bigger picture, but that picture still is pretty small in comparison to the massively huge empire. And I think that's also what's interesting about the empire, is we're getting a glimpse into how the empire operates from every level, from the lowest of the lowest levels. And we've seen the highest of the highest all the way up to literally the emperor himself. And that to me is so fascinating, to see the inner workings and to see what characters from the empire are going to end up being defectors, ultimately helping the rebellion thrive and potentially even be possible. And that to me is so exciting about this show. It's got that tension, and at the end of every episode, I'm stressed and I'm clenching every part of my body. But that to me is what's so exciting, that despite knowing the outcome, it's that journey that I think is so absolutely so incredible.
I never ever would have imagined that a character like Cassian Andor would get a story like this. Like, he was great in Rogue One, but like the fact that they looked at Cassian, they're like, oh no, we have this massive story to tell with this character, and we're going to flesh him out, and you're going to love him even more. It's crazy to me in the era of let's focus on Luke Skywalker and the original, you know, like all powerful space wizards, right? Like, it's cool to focus on these kinds of things when everything else is going on as well. I think it's a very interesting take Star Wars universe.
Absolutely.
I'm into it. I can't wait to get to episode 5. Yeah. It's going to be a couple more weeks for us, but whatever. The struggle is real and it's a really fun time. And I'm actually, you know what? Like the thing that makes me the happiest is that you, Hector, got to watch these 4 episodes with us.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I would have been so bummed if I was in Italy enjoying all this amazing bread, fresh mozzarella cheese, you know, just like living my life to the fullest and missing out on this and watching it next to this gorgeous Italian landscape. I would have been so bummed, bro. But thankfully I got to be in my cold ass garage in my chonies with my bros.
With spiders everywhere.
Spiders crawling up my leg.
Crawling up your, exactly.
Yep. What a real blessing. What a real blessing this was.
Bless. Hashtag blast, dude.
But guys, let us know in the comments below what you're thinking, what your thoughts are about this show. What are you intrigued by? What have you been enjoying the most? Are you into the spy thriller? This is kind of a somewhat of a new thing for Star Wars, especially this tone, this serious tone. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Check out the Uncut Reactions on Patreon, and we'll see you in the next reaction.
Bye.
Bye.